Yo, Crafted Crew, what's going on? I appreciate y'all tapping in with me real quick. If it's your first time checking out my channel, I go by Taz Crafted and I own Crafted.store, where we sell some of the most excellently crafted things in the whole wide world. But while I'm getting the sales rolling, I like to come on here and talk a little at the same time. So I had to pull up on y'all today, man. Tap in with y'all real quick, because guys, we got a crazy situation going on. Whew, grab your popcorn. I hate to come and even report on events such as this because, for my brothers out there in my culture, like I always talk about, man, it's about discernment. But anyway, let's get into it real quick. The coach of Michigan State University, man, he got a big problem on his hands. He's just been suspended without pay. And you might be asking why. It's a deep situation, guys. Basically, it involves what we can't really say on the YouTube, but it's essay. You know what I'm saying? The real serious type of accusations that can take you out of the game for real. So let's backtrack and really get into the whole story behind it, right? So first and foremost, I had no idea that Michigan State even had a black coach. I don't know how I missed this, but I guess in the whole Deion Sanders saga and everything that's rolling there, that kind of slipped under everybody's radar a little bit at least. And not to mention, my brother is one of the highest paid coaches in the NCAA. Besides the guy from Alabama, what's my man, Nick Saban? Besides, Big Nick, man, he's the highest paid coach in the NCAA. We are talking about $9 million per year, guys. $9 million. Do you know what you can do with $9 million? Let me explain the whole situation before we even get into the breakdown of it, okay? So, my man is the coach at Michigan State. While being the coach at Michigan State, he brought in somebody that was, a victim of that essay that we keep talking about that we can't mention just because of YouTube. But, a very serious thing. He brought her in to speak with the team. So while, speaking with the team, I guess they developed a relationship. He brought her back several times to speak to the team. Even brought her back one time to be, I guess, an honorary captain of the team before a game. So a lot going on for my man that, by the way, is married with kids. Gotta put that in there. That's an important note to have on everything that's going on. So anyway, in the midst of their relationship, there seems to have been a phone call that happened in which Mel was, how do we say this on YouTube? He was pleasing himself while they were on the phone. So after this conversation, the lady, much respect to her, Tracy Thornton is her name, Miss Thornton, big ups to you, much respect to you. We have nothing against, young ladies that go through things and have to go through trauma such as this. So, on that serious note, she filed an accusation with Michigan State University, which, by the way, Michigan State already has crazy things that have happened on their campus. If you go back and look at a situation, I don't know if it was a year or two ago, where they had to deal with the gymnast coach that was doing some erroneous things to the students that were going there. So Michigan State is already on the hot seat when it comes to people in positions of power abusing that power, right? So she files this report that says this conversation happened against her will, and it was something that was, harassment. And if we look at the situation, we really have to say that discernment is of the utmost importance when you have the ability to change your family for generations. That's the side I have to really, focus on right now, in terms of the fact that it is a lesson to my brothers out there and anybody that gets in a position to change their families' lives, their lives and their families' lives. We're talking about $9 million a year for a decade-long contract. We're talking about hundreds of millions of dollars. Not to mention the fact that he had complete access to an extra 50 hours on the private plane from Michigan State University. His kids go to Michigan State University for free. Tickets across the board. The contract was one of the best contracts I've ever seen in NCAA football. My man completely fumbled the bag for absolutely no reason. He ain't even get none. If we're gonna put it frankly, he guys, when you're in a position of power, you have to treat that position very, very carefully. A lot of people think that when you actually get money, it gives you the ability to do more. And from experience, it quite honestly gives you the ability to do less. You have to act with more discernment. He who is given a lot, much is expected from that person. So my man was given generational wealth and chose to, you know, men have things that yes, they need in life, right? And we're not going to sit here and try to beat around the bush about that, or try to look at it in a different way. But there's several ways that $9 million could help you meet whatever it is that you need to be met without it risking the bag that you just secured. He just got his contract a year ago. So, if anything else, when we look at situations like Ime Udoka, which, at least my man was, he got his, maybe didn't get his money's worth, but a little bit more value than actually losing the bag over a phone conversation. Do you know the type of phone sex you can get for $9 million, my brother? But, man, that's how the situation is playing out right now. He's suspended by the team, which, they're moving and doing it in a smart way when we really look at it on the business side of things, because if they go through a full investigation and find out that he did what it is that he's accused of doing, and we also have to add the note in there that he made a statement that acknowledged that the actual phone conversation happened. Why? Why speak? Why lawyer, my brothers, if you're ever in a situation, before you say anything, do anything out of emotions or just thinking that you have the best knowledge available, consult somebody. Call me. I'm a consultant. I am a business consultant as well. If you need some help in business or just life in general, hit me. TazCrafted, CRFTD on Instagram. I got you, okay? But there's no reason to make that statement. Like, we can't even say allegedly now. He's said that the actual conversation happened. Which, listen, if you're dealing with, and this is just a word to my guys out there, if you're dealing with a woman that has gone through something or is hurt, deal with her delicately and with care. There's no reason to put yourself in that situation as somebody that just secured generational wealth for your family. So use this as a lesson for my guys out there. When you really get the opportunity, make sure you're ready for it. And once you're ready for it and taking advantage of it, make sure you use discernment out there to make the best decisions possible. So y'all stay crafted, stay locking in. Like I said, TazCrafted on Instagram. Follow me, like, comment, share, subscribe on this video. And oh yeah, we got the sneakos are out right now on crafted.store. It's a great gift if you have somebody that loves sneakers. If you yourself love toys, sneakers, put things together, it's awesome, man. Go check us out, man. Like I said, crafted.store. That is the website URL. It'll be in the description below. Keep rocking with us, man. Watch the next video that comes up on the screen for you. And like I said, stay crafty. Let's go.